Well, up to now, we had an amazing result. We recycled and reused 93% of all the rubbish out of this house. And we employed about 4 people for 2 weeks instead of one person, one driver, one machine operator for maybe a couple of days. So there's a lot more employment when we actually do the demolition by hand. And the most important thing of all is we reused a lot of materials. Now everything, from the tiles, from the timber on the roof. People just picked up this amazing timber that was 100 years old. Beautiful weathered Oregon. And then the beautiful LED light windows. We had a lot of interest about the LED light windows. Next were the bricks. We had to find a way to reuse and recycle the bricks from the house. So we called Keith from the Brick Pit to the rescue. We spoke to Keith about his way of reusing the bricks from old houses like this, and this is what he said to us.
I'm Keith Carcaval, owner of the Brick Pit, based here in Sydney, established in 1975. We're Australia's oldest brick recycler. Okay, the Brick Pit is strictly recycled bricks. So we take pre-1950s lime mortar bricks and we bring them back to the yard and we convert them back into the marketplace. We clean them and repackage them and sell them back to the market. They go to restaurants, cafes, custom-built homes, either as feature walls or potentially paving at a country estate. So it's an engineering material that architects specify and used in all building applications.
How do you get to clean those bricks? Is it something about them that they are reusable?
Yeah, the product we were able to recycle is strictly based on whether it's lime mortar or cement mortar, how they've been laid. Generally speaking, pre-1950s, the majority of bricks were laid in lime mortar. Lime mortar is a soft mortar, and we're able to clean it. Anything after 1950s that used cement mortar, it cannot be salvaged.
So here we have this place here that we are trying to recycle. Basically the whole idea is that instead of just getting a big excavator with one operator and one big semi-trailer with one driver, is we employ people, we dismantle everything, we try to sell or give away the materials to people, including the plants. But now we come to the bricks. So how can we get rid of the bricks from here and just get them to your site?
Harry, this site here at Bondi, you've got approximately 10 to 12,000 bricks. It's a 3-bedroom California bungalow. Whenever there's a good brick to be salvaged, we want it. And we offer several options for demolishers or builders, homeowners to salvage their bricks. We have a brand called Brick Rescue. That allows anyone to call us up, and as long as it's pre-1950s lime mortar brick and it can be salvaged into a good product, we can provide a skip bin service. The client will pay for that skip bin service, but it's heavily discounted and subsidized. But then as well, depending on what the product is, we might even pay the client for their product that they put in there. Or we can arrange transport of large trucks, semi-trailers, bogies, 8-wheelers, truck and dogs. We hire the trucks, and then the contractor on site, whether it's a demolisher or a builder, he manages to get us salvageable brick in the bins and back to our yards.
When you get a truckload of bricks, I could imagine you have a lot of leftovers, maybe half bricks that they break, you have mortar. Is it a waste product, or again, you try to do something with it?
The Brick Pit does have a waste product that comes out of what we do. We might get 10 or 15% broken brick as waste. That waste has to be taken away and crushed. It normally goes into road base. So every product that comes into the Brick Pit in some way is recycled also and goes back into the marketplace, either as a whole brick or as a crushed product.
Can you tell us some examples of the end product, like the application of the second-hand bricks?
When I bought the Brick Pit in 2007, the first thing we did was lift the quality of the product we were selling, but as well we started grading the bricks and also sorting the bricks according to color. In doing this, Harry, it allowed architects to specify our product. And so we get involved with a lot of custom-built homes award-winning homes, shop fit-outs, cafes, restaurants, country estates that are building barns, paving. So not only is our product used here in Sydney, Hunter Valley, but also, generally speaking, we have semi-trailer bricks going up to Queensland weekly. So yeah, our bricks are all over Australia, and we've actually been involved with some export projects as well. Last year, a project that Brickpit was involved won the HIA Home of the Year for 2016. It's a luxury home in Burraneer Bay. We supplied over 80,000 bricks to that. We have supplied another architecturally award-winning project was in Austin Mere for Master Builders National Award in 2014, something like that. Grounds of Alexandria, we supplied hundreds of thousands of bricks over years. That's a project that's ongoing. The people of the grounds are always innovating, they're always building new things, and so we're always supplying bricks. Cranides, Google headquarters in Piermont we were involved with, councils, and also like the West Connects. We've been specified by the West Connects for some landscaping projects, so big government projects or small DIY projects. It's a feel-good product. You know, we like what we do, we're good at what we do, and as I said, the footprint that we leave is a negative footprint. There's the only waste that we produce in our yard is the lunch wrappers that we bring to our lunch-in. Whether it comes to me or it comes to someone else in the industry is reused. That's all I care about. And so Brick Rescue is more of a cause-driven brand, and we just want to see that product reused and not crushed or thrown into landfill. We keep people busy there's never a dull moment in the brick pit. There's always plenty of work to do. Even in a quiet day, there's plenty of work. And our labor force fluctuates between maybe 8 to 12 people, but it is a steady labor force, and we've been doing it a long time, over 40 years. I'm in my 11th year of owning the brick pit. One of the keys for what we're doing is we'd like to see a more closed loop system between the council and the developers and the brick recyclers. We hate to see a demolition occur and then it goes to be crushed. It's a road base. It doesn't need to happen. We'd like to see a reporting system back to the councils. The councils in the DA process, they put that it needs to be reused rather than recycled and crushed. And so I think that's the first place we'd like to see a bit of change. And then as well, that creates jobs. Basically, in a demolition where you're trying to rescue the bricks, you're creating jobs on the job site and also jobs in our yard. And that's a good thing for Australia. Yeah, so if you are a developer or a builder or a DIY, if you have a need for brick or you have brick coming out of a demolition, give us a call. You can either go to our website and send us an email or report it through Brick Rescue, or give us a call. We'll come on out and have a look at what you're doing and give you some advice and how best to achieve the outcome you're trying to achieve. So give us a call. We look forward to hearing from you.
What an amazing end use of these bricks that they normally go to the tip, or they might just get recycled with a crusher, just crushed into aggregates, which is still not very nice. If we can actually reuse all these things, imagine all the power that we're saving. These huge plants done in Metropolitan Demolition and everywhere, they use a lot of energy. So if we use them, we're so much better. That's why we have to talk to the councils and the developers and make sure that we reuse everything. Reuse is better than recycling. Yes, of course. But I love the end use of these bricks with Keith. I mean, these applications in all these buildings everywhere around Australia. But my favorite, it's the grounds. The grounds in Alexandria. I mean, every single brick you see in there, it came from the brick pit. Imagine how many people employed for hundreds of thousands of bricks to clean them up, to pick them up from the demolitions. It's just incredible. That's what we should be doing all the time.